Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Hope you're having a great Tuesday so far. Now, let me say this. All right, there is a cloud flare outage. All right, that might not mean much, but it does. There is a huge internet outage out today. We're not even live on Twitter. We're not even live on any socials except for just YouTube. So, yeah, good to see everybody here. It might be a little lighter in the chat today. So just be prepared for that. So you're going to see this across the board. Twitter's down, Canva's down. Keep going, man. Like there's so many things out. But let me tell you this, any content creators out there, create yourself, all right, pre-writes and templates. Template your images that you need in case programs go down and have pre-writes and everything set, ready to go. So when days like this happen, yeah, forget it. You're good to go. All right, now, yesterday. So here's how we did. All right. 2 and 3. So yeah, it is what it is. Now the Cowboys money line, Geno Smith interception. We get that. Do not get Dak to throw a pick, man. He was on fire last night. Ashton Gianti, longest rush, man. He got to 11. Unfortunately, the run game was kind of gone in this one for the Raiders. Jokic, dude, you know what stinks about this is that we actually got a great opportunity last night to hit this one. Jokic put up 7 threes. He hit 1. He couldn't shoot, but we had the look that we wanted. But, you know, such is sports betting. And Tennessee team total, we got to, I believe, 91 on that one. So we hit that. So 2 out of 3 is what it is. Dude, I know, right? 1 for 7. Like, we got the look that we wanted of getting Jokic to put up a bunch of them, but yeah, just couldn't hit him, man. Scotty, good morning, buddy. What's up, man? So good to see you. Matty boy, what's good, baby? Japan, what's up? Yeah, and still got his triple-double. Like that, like, Jokic is just insane. He's absolutely insane, man. AB, where can I get that Izod 3-piece in the screenshot? Hey. we gotta find a way to frame comments because that's one of the best ones. Ninja, well done. I love it. All right, so let's get into today. All right, the Howie Schwab crew play of the day. No chill. First off, good to see you, man. Second, Lady Tigers fell short. They only won by 30. Oh man. So all right. Where are you going? All right, so it's a huge college basketball day today. Look, the internet's out for like everybody except us. So look, it's just us out here. Michigan State. We got Michigan State at Kentucky tonight. All right, Michigan State plus 5.5, Kentucky minus 5.5. All right, and then we've got Kansas and Duke. How you getting down in that one? Kansas plus 10.5, Duke minus 10.5. Polls in the chat. Vote now. And we'll update as we always do at the end of the show. 2 important things real quick. Matt, my baby girl just had a good surgery. God is good. Time to get money. Matt, so good to hear that. And absolutely, definitely keep us updated. Yeah, that's awesome. Whale, good morning, crew. Do small things with great love. Love that. Love it. Japan, the wagon continues to cash. Let's go, baby. All right, so let's jump into the show today. All right, one other thing, and I hate to do this when half the internet's out, right? But do you guys mind if for the rest of football season, if we move the crew exclusive to Wednesdays? It would help me out a lot. Tuesdays, I need to recover. I'm not going to lie. I need to recover. If you guys don't mind, just the rest of football season, we'll just move crew exclusives to Wednesdays. So if you guys are all right with that, I would greatly appreciate it. It'd be very helpful. Now, we'll still have the afternoon show. We'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. The internet might be down, but we're not at all. But if you guys don't mind, if we move it to Wednesdays, that'd be great. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. No doubt. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the picks, baby. Let's get it. Okay. So here's how we're going to get down today. And let me explain how we're doing it. No chill. A, B, if you ever need any help or anything from us, let us know. A, would absolutely love it. Anytime. We'll talk for sure. Because yeah, no doubt. Anything connected with you all, I'm in. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, all that. No Chill Sports Media. Definitely do that. I assure you. They're awesome. Okay. So basketball tonight. Kentucky team total over 79.5. We'll talk about this game in a second. But we got Michigan State v. Kentucky. And let me tell you, I realize that it's November 18th, but this is kind of a must-win game for Kentucky. Not joking. Kentucky cannot go out here and lose to Louisville and then lose to Michigan State. Now, nothing's going to happen if they do, but Kentucky fans treat basketball very seriously. And when football season is what it is, all attention goes to basketball. I'm not saying Kentucky wins this game. I'm not saying they don't. What I am saying is that they go score some points regardless of win or loss tonight. And I'm going to take it to that team total over 79.5. This could be a hell of a game because it's Michigan freaking State. They're awesome. All right. Next, we got Kansas and Duke. My man. That's about as blue blood as it gets. But, Maddie, I said it in the chat, and I agree. Tina said, morning, AB and crew. Good morning, Tina. So good to see you. Japan, I can host. Hey, bring it, baby. You got free reign. Michael, I need an AB3 so I can pay off the last of my Columbia House Music Club membership. 12 CDs for a penny. You remember those? Oh, my goodness. I haven't thought about that in forever. 12 CDs for a penny. Then your parents are like, what? And then you get in trouble. Oh, man. All right. Draymond. We getting down with Draymond tonight. Draymond's been going through it lately. He had to call out the team, get on to Steph a little bit. Not negatively, just, that's what teammates do. You push each other, all right? Dre's a good teammate. Then the Wemby situation. You got all this going on. And again, Draymond Green is the ultimate. If he's on your team, you're in. If he's not, you hate him. And Draymond don't mind playing that role either, which makes it great. I want Dre on threes tonight. He'll shoot them. He averages, I think, 1.5 per game. So we're going to get our attempts tonight. And at plus 145, he's going to explode at some point. I'm going to bet. I want to see if it's tonight. All right, so I'm going to take Dre again, plus 145. So understand what it is, right? that number is plus 145 for a reason. I watch the show every day from Mexico City. Great show. Hey, I appreciate you so much. And big shout out to Mexico City. I love when the NFL plays in Mexico City with the elevation. Mexico City's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, shout out to you. Hey, big time. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. But that elevation, man, it's crazy. Some of them, our teams aren't ready when they get down there and they're like, whoa, we're on a mountain, baby. Oh, my goodness. Brad said, remember having to carry your book of CDs, writing your created playlist straight on the disc with a Sharpie? Life was wild back in the day. It really was. Dizzle. It was a flex when you had that CD book filled up. Oh, yeah. Dude, and if you had the little CD holder on the visor with the quick, 6 or 12 that you could get. Oh, my goodness. Don't even get me started. I mean, they all go off, but look, deep down, Pimp C out of control. I love it. Pimp C was my dude. Huge shout out to UGK. Pimp C and Bun B. Oh my goodness. Love them. Love them. UGK is my group, man. Even though they all crushed it on that song, but yeah. Western Michigan, Northern Illinois, over 38.5 tonight. Yeah, I want this one. Look, I want the over in both. Now, we got 3 football games, and we'll talk about those too. But Western Michigan, Northern Illinois, over 38.5. I want that one. And then Akron and Bowling Green, over 46.5. I want that one as well. So, huge action tonight. Yeah. Hawk, UGK, baby. Oh, it don't get any better, man. RIP, Pimp C, and Bum B, both of them, man. Both of them for sure. All right. So, there we go, man. Those are 5. That's how we are gonna get down. Tony said, "Man, we're all showing our age today." We are, right? Hold it down for the OGs. Big Bruce, Leafs over 5.5. Lock. Hey, boom, lock it. I love it, man. All right. So, Big Bruce, appreciate you on that one. Okay, so let's jump into it. Yeah, we got slides today too. Take that, Cloudflare. I wasn't sure we were going to be able to get it, but we did. Redundancy. Okay. So college, like we said, it's Tuesday, big Tuesday, Super Tuesday in college basketball. All right. Michigan State, Kentucky. Now, this one, neutral site, Madison Square, State Farm Champions Classic. Tina, I still have a lot of those CDs. Yeah. Oh, man. Brad, RIP to the man, Howie Schwab. Howie was the best. Howie was the best. This dude would call me at 3 a.m. from the hospital. Doctors are yelling behind him, nurses. There was commotion going on. And he's like, "Hey, man, I need you to get these 2 tennis plays in." Howie Schwab, it was a better's better. OG to the fullest. Literally, this man was putting bets in until the end, and I stand and salute that man. Howie Schwab will be forever remembered for the greatness. Literally an OG legend, a legend of the game. Oh, man, Big Howie. Big respect for Howie, man. That was a dude. That was a dude's dude. Full. He's awesome. Yeah, so this game's going to be awesome. Now, you got Kentucky spread moving around, 4.5, 5.5, total of 153.5. All right, I'm on Kentucky team total, excuse me, over 79.5. Okay, I'm in. That said, though, if you want to simplify that and just play the over in this game, I do not hate it at all. Now, don't get me wrong. There's going to be some defense played this game, but there's going to be some offense too on both sides. And again, not that it's a must win for Kentucky, but let me explain it this way. For anybody who may not know, anybody who may not have grown up in the area, whatever. Most of you probably do, but some might not. Kentucky basketball is the equivalent of Alabama football. Okay? That state is Louisville and Kentucky. Alabama is Alabama and Auburn. I mean, that's what it is. And when you're the namesake of that state, boy, they Alabama football, Kentucky basketball, they live day to day, baby. Day to day. Watch how many Kentucky fans are going to be in the crowd tonight. Now, there'll be Michigan State fans too, no doubt. But being the head coach of Alabama football or Kentucky basketball, you know, and there are others. I'm not saying they're the only two, but I'm just saying that these fan bases do not play. Do not play. They will get on your ass quick. So I like points in this game tonight on both sides. Be dissing Bellerin. I see you, Maddie. All right. Navy and North Carolina. I mean, do what you do with that. North Carolina's 25.5-point favorite. Yeah. I got no play there. Winthrop and Arkansas, no play there. Arkansas 20.5-point favorite. Winthrop not bad, but Arkansas, look, with these big spreads, you've just got to figure out, like, they go call the dogs off or not. I got a feeling Calipari won't. I actually don't hate Arkansas minus 20.5 tonight. It's a big number, but they're way worse. I mean, we had almost 40s yesterday, right? Kansas and Duke. All right, Matty Ice. You say, man, just don't trust Kansas right now, right? I agree. Now, doesn't mean that we feel that way for the full season. Jeff, morning, everybody, coming in late. Big Jeff, it's good to see you, brother. How we doing, man? You doing all right? Beautiful Middle Tennessee morning. Rain's coming, though. Yeah. So with Kansas, and let me pull this full screen. Yeah, here's the deal. So what the heck do you do with Duke? Okay. And this is what we mean. Roger, what up, liners? Just wake and bake kind of day. Hell yeah, man. Roger, it's good to see you, baby. Beautiful start to Tuesday. I love it, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, yeah. With Kansas, it's real. Again, it's early. This is not an indictment on Kansas at all, but kind of is what it is. Now, I think Whale nails the approach best. He says, I think Bill Self, Kansas head coach, tries to get this game slowed down. I completely agree with you. If I were Bill Self, if I were Kansas coming into this game, that's exactly the game plan I would have. Because Duke, if you haven't watched any of Duke yet so far this year, they're the real deal. They will put 100 on anybody, anytime, anywhere, how you want to get down. They're good. But so is Kansas. I think Whale nailed it in Kansas slowing this thing down as much as you can. You're not going to be able to do it the whole game. Duke, I learned this from Bruce Pearl, legitimately, right? Basketball, really, when you have these big matchups, man, it comes down to the runs, right? All basketball games have them. High school, college, NBA, you name it. It's just the runs. 10-0 run one way, 8-2 run way the other way, right? You're going to have those in the game. But can you manage them, right? And not get stuck in those spots? Because then you got to take a timeout. Then you got to, you've got to kind of do all these steps to get yourself out of that sand trap, right? Before you start, you start cutting, and you're in a worse spot in the sand trap, right? But yeah, it's about managing those runs. And it's 1,000,000% accurate. So with that tonight, okay, Kansas, I completely agree with what Whale just said, and that goes into exactly that. If you see Duke going out, right, and say Duke hits a three, Kansas goes down, misses a shot, Duke gets the rebound, quick two, all right, Kansas goes down, misses a shot, Duke, another two, timeout, right? Like that quick, it can happen. So look for Kansas to be using them timeouts. But on the other side, don't sleep on Kansas either. It hasn't been a great start, but Hoss, it's Kansas. and it's going to click. They're way too good and way too talented for it not to. It will, assuredly. But this might be the best team in the country. We don't know yet, right? But yeah, I would definitely expect that. So if you're playing a total in this game, again, I don't hate 150.5. That's an attainable number. What is that? 75. What does that get you to 150? Right. So roughly in that area. Yeah. You're also you know what else is going to be big in this? Watch for Kansas to get in foul trouble. Duke will absolutely try to get Kansas in foul trouble. Keep an eye on that, especially if you're live betting this game. Yeah, it's going to be a coach's dream right here. Excuse me. Auburn lost a heartbreaker Sunday, but Stephen Pearl got the boys playing hard. Hey, there's no doubt, and good defensively. Man, I said it. Look, that whole situation with Auburn, and we'll talk about UCLA in a second. That whole situation with Auburn, I get it that, it was kind of weird how all that went down. But Stephen Pearl, man, I said it that day. Love Stephen Pearl. Love everything about him. He's just like his dad in terms of coaching, intensity, all of that. All effort. That dude, he'll tear himself to pieces to recruit, to all of it. A huge Stephen Pearl guy. No doubt that Auburn will be straight. Like a big Stephen Pearl guy. Sacramento State, UCLA. So UCLA coming up the loss. Look, UCLA's a good basketball team. 28.5 point favorite. I don't know enough about Sacramento State to be dangerous here. I see a 3-2 record. That doesn't mean anything. I don't know who they played, but I do know that UCLA is pretty damn good. And looking to bounce back. Man, Madison Square Garden. Are you getting some games tonight? Michigan State and Kentucky, Kansas and Duke. Dude, even if I were like, if I were around there, I'd want to get tickets to both sessions, right? That'd be great. Yeah. If anybody has a look on Sac State, let me know. I just don't know them, but UCLA, and again, I don't know what the number is. UCLA team total here. Might be a look. Again, I don't know what that number is. Yeah, UCLA might be an overlook. Spread is high. Yeah. 28.5. Yeah, it's a lot. Shaq and Baby, great foundation there. There we go. Yeah. So again, anybody that's new, this is this is the most collaborative betting show in the game. So trust me, I'm not gonna lie to you on here. In terms of I don't know Sacramento State. However, that's where the crew comes into play. Raise your hand if your fantasy team started 4-0 and you're currently 4-7. All right, we gotta stop the bleeding. That 0-7 is staring at us. Man. Yeah, TJ. Get tickets for the first game and hide in the bathroom until the second starts. Oh, man. I love it. All right. So that's college basketball. Let me get the picks back up here. Kentucky team total over 79.5. Duke team total over 81.5. Draymond Green over 1.5 threes plus 145. See you in the chat. Hold on. Western Michigan, Northern Illinois over 38.5. Akron Bowling Green over 46.5. Bro, I see you in the chat. Is Mike Bibby still looking like the ultimate Hulk? Dude, Mike Bibby is jacked. He really is. Mike Bibby has boulders for shoulders, man. Go Google it. Oh, my goodness, man. Aubie. Draymond didn't want any smoke from that dude. Bro, Draymond's been going through it. That's why I want him for threes tonight. I think he goes off from outside. I know. Draymond cracks me up, man. He's so funny. All right, college football tonight. All right, so we got Tuesday action. Weather's colder. If anybody has any weather reports here, let me know. Now, I'll say you can see the AccuWeather on the right side, top right of each game. So Bowling Green, 38 degrees, partly cloudy. UMass in Ohio, 42 and rain. Western Michigan and Northern Illinois, 41 degrees. And I believe that Illinois is getting some rain today, but it should taper off, I believe, around 3 o'clock local time. So, Tina, has anyone seen the Dick's Sporting Goods commercial where they show Draymond on the naughty list? Oh my God, it kills me. Draymond's funny. I love that they do that. He'll play along too. Well, Pete Marcel Williams, receiving props for those that can. Yeah, if you could bet college props. There you go. TJ, we got a guy in the DTL fantasy that's still perfect. No losses. We might have the 76 Dolphins in our league. Let's go. I want to highlight it, but I don't want to jinx it. Bailey, Mikey Williams is also on that Sac State squad. He was the number one player in his class coming out of high school, out of Cali at one point. I believe he went to UCF his first year. Bounce house, man, dude. Hey, first off, Bailey, appreciate you. Good to see you. That's great info right there. No doubt. All right, so college football. All right, so we've got Akron Bowling Green. Now, we're on the over, 46.5 in this game. And let me tell you, if you're looking for Chiefs, Bills, 49ers, Rams, Lions, Eagles, NFC championship, this ain't it. This game ain't it. But I don't mind these games when there's absolutely nothing on the line, because you're going to get both that come out and just have fun and play. And they're not too terribly nervous. You know what I mean? Let me tell you, I've played on football teams where we went 1-9 back-to-back years. Okay. It was brutal. And let me tell you, I played cornerback, not quarterback, corner. Okay. And it's a physical position. So 60 times a game when you're just, dude, by about week 8, you start finding easier ways to tackle. You know what I mean? Not everything has to be a hit stick. That quick grab and drop, you start doing that a lot more often. All right. I don't need another concussion when we're 1-6. Already had 2. Got a big knot on my head to show it, right? So, like, that's the mentality. And I like that. I like it for overs in betting them tonight. So I'm going to roll with Akron and Bowling Green. I mean, not just based on that, but I like this number. It's attainable here. UMass and Ohio, I don't have a play here. Because, look, the Bobcats of Ohio are pretty good. This is a pretty good football team. And UMass is horrible. I don't mean it disrespectfully. Shout out to UMass. The Minutemen. But, bro, you're 0-10. Ohio is a 33.5 point favorite tonight. Total of 51.5. How many points is UMass going to score? How many points is Ohio going to score? They're 33.5-point favorites. So what are they going to win? 34-0? Melanie. Good morning, Mels. I hope you feel better. You okay? Let's get through the day. I'm sorry that you feel sick. We're going to get through the day. Day off tomorrow. Can rest. Bailey, what's the Ohio team total? I don't know. But that honestly could be the look. I don't have any other way to play it. Tina, oh, you stayed home? Good. Good. Rest up. Yeah, I don't have a way to play this. Like, Ohio is a really good football team, and UMass is really not. And I've played on these teams when your team is terrible. And let me tell you, man, it is not fun. But what you do is you go out and you have fun. It's all you can do, man. You just hold on, bro. Like, legitimately, it would just be talking about, my buddies on the team saying, look, I'm just gonna go out. I'm gonna go out and try to create a fumble every time. If they throw it to the left side, helmet into the football, I'm just gonna try it. You start doing that, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you start popping fumbles out, and you're like, "Oh, we should have been doing this weeks ago." But when you're 0-10, it generally means that you have an offensive identity issue. So that's generally the problem there. So if you've got to play on it, let me know. I don't. Western Michigan, Northern Illinois. Western Michigan, 6.5-point favorite. Here, and I'll pull up full screen. I know it's tough to read. Western Michigan, 6.5-point favorite on the road. Total of 38.5. So we're on the over in this game. You get Western Michigan under 7. Bailey found it. Ohio team total is over 42 at -115. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a whole lot. And that's what makes these games so difficult. Popping back up to that UMass Ohio. Like, okay, so look, great info here, Bailey. So let's just do the math. Team totals at 42 and they're 33.5-point favorites. So the books are saying that the over-under for UMass is 9.5, roughly. Yeah. That game has a lot of gross numbers, man. There are a lot of risks. But Ohio could come out and just smoke them. And we could look and say, man, that 33.5 was a gift. Right? Yeah, we'll see. Generally, when you're 0-10, it means that you can't score. Because even if your defense is horrible, and if you can score, you find wins here and there. When you're 0-10, and I don't know anything about UMass other than they're bad, right? I haven't sat and watched UMass games. But 0-10 usually means we can't score, dog. Yeah. All right. So Western Michigan, Northern Illinois. Western Michigan on a Tuesday, 6.5-point favorites on the road. So you get that number under 7. That's good if you're playing Western Michigan side. If you're playing Northern Illinois, try to get it to 7. A 7.5 would be great. But again, college key numbers aren't built the same as the NFL. Scoring is just more bountiful, right? Yeah. This is a tough game. We're on the over 38.5. Whale saying club going up on a Tuesday. Yeah, man. Got your girl in the Yeah, I'm not messing with the spread. Road team Tuesday. Mm. But I will play that over because I do believe that both teams are going to score. I don't know how much we're going to get out of Northern Illinois. We don't need a ton, but we need a little bit. You know what I mean? We need a little bit here. All right, so let's play the over 38.5 there. All right, NBA. What do we have here? I believe 6 games. Yeah, so we have 6 games tonight. All right, so Warriors and the Magic. Warriors on their East Coast swing here. Golden State 3.5-point favorite. So you shot Sam Goody. Warriors and the Magic here. Warriors 3.5-point favorite. Total 223.5. We're on Draymond Green over 1.5 threes. I wanted to look at Steph and threes, but his number every night's generally 4.5, and it's Steph. I don't hate it at all ever, but 5 threes is a bit of a request for anyone, right? So I kind of feel Dre tonight. Definitely going back to Steph when we get them NBA Cup games, tournament game style. Yeah. Tizzle, Warriors and Celtics money line -110. There we go. He dropped 56 last time he played the Magic. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I think Curry only hit 1 3 last game. It could be tough, man. Like, it could be tough playing those threes with Steph, just because you just have to get so many, Celtics and the Nets. Celtics a 10.5-point favorite. Total of 223.5. Celtics 7-7, evened out. Nets 2-11. Look at that. 0-6 at home. They hadn't even won a home game yet. Yeah, I think Tizzle's got the look here. If 10.5-point spread in the NBA on the road, I mean, yeah, it's not far, but still. Yeah, money line. I think it's a great look. Pistons and Hawks. Dude, look at the Pistons, man. 12-2. Atlanta solid 9-5. Hawks a 1.5-point favorite at home in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to Outcast. Yeah, I don't have a big. This will be a good game. This will be a really good game tonight. Don't hate that over 229.5. Don't hate that at all. Grizzlies and the Spurs. Grizzlies 4-10. 1-5 on the road. Yeah, John Boy Pistons on a 10-game winning streak. Look at that. Spurs 9-4. Wimby showing out. I like watching it, man. This game there could be a little blowout here. I mean, shout out to Memphis, my in-state team. Shout out to the city of Memphis. Much love, but I just don't know. Yeah, Wimby gonna be out. What do you do? Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, is that what it came out to? Yeah, Memphis is a mess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you got a couple weeks here with Wemby being out, and when he comes back, Obviously they're not going to rush it. Yeah, Pistons are for real. Have bona fide with Cunningham, no doubt. Yeah, and even with no Wimby here, Jeff summed it up much better than I was rambling. Memphis is a mess. Even with Wimby out, Memphis is a mess. And I don't know what they're going to do with Ja Morant at some point, but what do you do? They're in a tough spot. Jazz Lakers. Lakers 12.5-point favorites, total of 238.5. That's a decent little total there. But the Lakers are fun. Spell Dog, hey everyone, clocking in late, currently in bed, sick. Oh man. Melanie was just saying the same thing, buddy. I hope you're all right. Yeah, it's that time of year for sure. And not to go COVID time period on everybody, because I'm not. But let me tell you this. Wash your hands. And I'm not saying that it's you being the one with disease or illness. It's going to be somebody's nasty ass giving it to you, right? So handshakes, all that. Look, little hand sanitizer, whatever. Again, it ain't you. It's somebody bringing it to you. Block that mess, right? Wash your hands as many times as you can. It'll help you out. But yeah, anybody that's sick, I hate it for you because somebody gave that to your lovely butts, and now I'm mad at them. So I hope y'all feel better for sure. So, yeah, and that right there, Tizzle just nailed it. You would be amazed how many people don't wash their hands. 100%. It ain't you, right? Like y'all are good and clean and healthy. It's other people. So yeah. Washing my hands, man. Vitamin C too. Yeah. Tizzle, no doubt. Yeah. So best of luck out there. We're all trying to just get that out, man. Keep that away. Yeah, good luck out there. Yeah, Jazz the Lakers. To Lakers, 12.5-point favorites, man. Yeah. So Bailey asked a question. Is LeBron coming back? And if he does, how do you want to get down? Or do we wait a bit? Which could be the look. Lakers playing good ball. Now, LeBron, obviously, the most veteran of veteran, right? Like, he'll be all right acclimating back. But LeBron can go on streaks of what I mean of like, he could be big on assists. Yeah. Tizzle, Luka's going to get his no matter what. It's his team now. Agreed. And look, and that's, we're saying the same thing. LeBron is the most vet, right? So I don't know how to play it. Like, I'm throwing it to y'all, but LeBron's going to be involved. You just got to figure out like which like prop category it's going to be. You know what I mean? And minutes, right? Yeah. As Tez just said, someone said coming off the bench. Yeah. LeBron minutes could be limited too. So that's all something, to pay attention to. And again, it might be, yeah, they get up big. Will they sit Luka? Great questions. These are great questions to ask because it's definitely going to play into it. Bron could be Draymond on steroids on this team. They need Swiss Army Bron for the Olympics, right? And Bailey, and that like exactly that. So it was just good. Like we're saying the exact same thing. When LeBron comes back, and again, watch the minutes restriction could be a thing because again, it's November and we need Bron in June. You know what I mean? But still, I agree completely with the strategy that Bailey just laid out here. Because, yeah, I think LeBron's going to come in and be that Swiss Army knife. But we might have to wait a minute just to make sure we've got the consistency. Sorry, Sherry, just stay away from James Betts. Period. And that might be the play right now. You know what I mean? So, Sherry, good luck and good to see you. Yeah. Uh, when you roll up a wad of paper, throw it in the trash, what do you yell? Kobe. Yeah. So keep an eye on there. Sherry might have the look, no doubt. No doubt. Sons of the Trailblazers. Man, I mean, you know where to go with the Suns, right? Uh, man, I don't have a look on this game either. Trailblazers 2.5-point favorite, total of 236.5. What's the injury situation looking like here? Bailey, I agree. He's going to work back and slow. He said for sure. Had baby lungs in practice yesterday. That's so funny that even somebody like LeBron, who's literally been like basketball cardio is different than other sports. I mean, soccer's the same too, right? But like, oh my God. And so for somebody like LeBron, think LeBron's been playing basketball since he was what, 8, you know? And even that, man, of just like, a little break. I love it. I love it, man. Basketball, like sports in general, you get to kind of be a kid forever in a lot of ways, Oh man. All right. So yeah, if anybody's got a look on the Suns Blazers game, let me know. I don't have a great look on it, to be honest with you. Okay, so let me get the picks back up here. Hang tight 1 second. All right, so college basketball, Kentucky team total over 79.5. College basketball, Duke team total over 81.5. Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors over 1.5 threes tonight, plus 145. Western Michigan, Northern Illinois over 38.5 at minus 115. And then Akron, Bowling Green, college football over 46.5 at minus 115 as well. Okay. All right. We'll jump out of here. I know that the internet outages for so many people have affected them, and they might be watching this later. So we'll jump out. We'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. But until then, it's going to be a great day. All right. So everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we'll see you here in just a couple hours. Thanks. Who's got it better than